Chapter 6 review for the test. I'm going to go over all the answers and I'm going to give you ways to solve these problems. So this is Chapter 6 probability. Number 1, which of the following pairs of events are disjoint, or we use the phrase mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive means they do not overlap. A, odd numbers, the number 5. Those overlap. 5 is an odd number, so that one is not correct. B, even numbers, and the number is greater than 10. Well, there's the number 12 that's greater than 10, and it's even, so they overlap. So B is not correct. C, the numbers less than 5, all negative numbers. Those overlap. D, the numbers above 100 and the numbers less than negative 200. D is the right answer because they do not overlap. So they are mutually exclusive. They do not overlap. Correct answer is D. 2, this one is tricky. The sum of the probabilities in a probability distribution can be any number between 0 and 1. This one is wrong. The sum is always 1. The sum is always 1. So it's not any number, it's always 1. 2, the probability of the union, or if I combine, probability when I combine two events, is the sum of those probabilities. That's not always true because sometimes they overlap. So we have to subtract something. So we don't simply always add, sometimes we need to subtract. 3, the probability that an event happens is equal to 1 minus the probability the event does not happen. That is 100% true, so 3 is the only one. That means that E is our answer. 3 is the only one right, so E is our answer. Question 3. People with type O negative blood are universal donors. They're givers. That is, any patient can receive a transfusion of O negative blood. Only 7.2% of the American population has O negative blood. If 10 people appear at random to give blood, what is the probability that at least one of them is a universal donor? At least one. Please, please, when you hear the phrase, at least one, think I better go opposite. So I'm going to go 1 minus the probability of none. The probability that no one has type O blood is 0.928. And I need 10 of those in a row. So I'm going to raise it to the 10. So this is the probability that they do not have O negative blood. And I need 10 of those in a row. Correct answer, I believe, then turns out to be A. I take this and subtract it. I get 1 minus 0.474, I believe. And I subtract that from 1. D. D is pretty simple. You add all those probabilities together and see what you have left. Brown plus red plus yellow plus green plus orange. If I add all those together, that equals 1. So how much is blue? 0. Correct answer is E. E. Correct answer is E. Next. This one, please make sure you write out the sample space. This will help you a lot. There are 10 tags in a bag. That's not too many, so write it out. Red 1, red 2, red 3, red 4, red 5, red 6, white 1, white 2, white 3, white 4. Hey, what's the probability of red? 6 out of 10. 6 red out of 10. Red and even. What are red and even? Red 2, red 4, red 6. 3 out of 10. Oh, let's go over here. Probability of an even number. Red 2, red 4, red 6, white 2, white 4. 5 out of 10. E, red or even. So I got to include all of these, which are red, and then the other the other evens. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red, and then I'm going to add white 2, white 4, so that's 6 of them. That's 8, sorry. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. The only ones that are not red or even are white 1 and white 3. Neither red nor even. So that is actually the opposite of E. How many are white and odd? So it's really just 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. G is where it gets tough. When you see this sign, it means given. And the given always goes in the denominator. So it says, even given that they're all red. Okay? Let's suppose we take out the white tags. They're gone. And I'm only dealing with the red tags. Well, there are 6 red tags. And I'm only looking at the red tags. Okay? Only looking at the red tags. How many of those are even? 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 out of 6. Again, they're saying, hey, let's get rid of the white. I'm only going to look at the red, given that it's red. H, given that it's even. How many of them are even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the denominator is 5. For H, it is 5. Of those that I underlined, how many of them are red? 1, 2, 3. So these 5 tags are in my hat. All the other ones are gone. The only ones that are in there are even. Of those, how many are red? 3. I, given that they're odd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so there are 5. How many of those are less than 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. The only odd one that's not less than 4 is the red 5. And that is half of your review for chapter 6. I will do the other half in another video.